This is just a compression and a traction. You can do this many times. When you're ready to transition, lean way in, bend the knees, and keep pushing your weight forward. Do a nice loose little. Bring the leg up. Nice. Nice. Just let me do it, because that way I'll take care of it. And then for him, straighten both legs. Leg low, way under, below the knees, and actually bending in. Nice. And then I'm going to walk my leg in so it gets straight. Need a little bit of weight this way, down, and then the hips will come. And I'm going to actually move my knee a little bit. That'll help to sway the legs a bit. And then I'm going to settle, belly. Just to feel and get a sense. What do I feel? I don't know what that is. It doesn't have to be anything, just that I collect some information. Rib cage, same kind of thing. I'm just going to lean in. A little pressure, but not a lot. Heart center. Near the heart center, I like the energy to come from the heel of my hand, not from my fingertips. Because the heel feels more stable. Shoulders. Watch, I'm going to bring my hips forward a little bit and shift my weight from my foot to my hands. I'm going to anchor with one hand. I'm going to palm down. Not even palming, I'm just feeling. His arm is too long for me. I'm just going to move it closer to him. Here. I can hook here, hold underneath, and then just lean back a little bit. Some of these lighter, I'll usually get my hands way under their back. In fact, I can do that just by shifting them from side to side. And then I can hook underneath the back and down a little bit. And traction. When I'm ready, I'm just going to pull the shoulder, slide his scapula flat onto his back, roll his shoulder over, and then pull my hand out. So his back should be nice and flat there. Notice the position of his shoulders when I start and when I finish. His body's nice and symmetrical now. For me, I like to hook the legs here. Come on. I'm just going to lean back and traction a little. I'm going to take the feet behind me and lean back just a little bit more. And do that a few times. Step back a little bit. I always like to get my arms straight, and then I can lean them forward, foot underneath his sacrum. I have to walk my hands down to his calves just to get a little bit of traction, and then I'm going to try to lift his foot, lift my foot a little bit. He's a lot taller than I am. Arms straight forward. And then move. I just want to see the difference between one leg and the other. So I'll do one leg, I'll do the other, and then I can do them both together. inside, outside. Look at the hips and the knees and see if you see anything you want to look at. Normally I would do a bunch of feet work here, whatever that is. And then when I'm ready, I'll come here and just lean in. Rotate slow, back. Usually I watch their chin so it has a nice, easy motion to it. And then in the opposite direction. So I usually go 3 or 4 times in each direction. And when I'm ready, I'm going to push and release quick. And then I'm going to pull, and I'm going to go from one to the other. And then when I'm ready to transition, I'm going to traction, hold his heel back, and come up, and walk around. And usually I keep one hand here, and this is just to feel, one time. And then when I'm ready, I'll start palming. This is the part where I drop in, and then I push away. So I'll dramatize it a little bit, so you can see it, and then I'll do it where it's more subtle. When I want to do the calf, I'm going to come up and do the calf one time, just one thumbing. And then when I want to switch legs, I'm going to double kneel and come up to the other side, shift my weight over so that my hara is in the center of the work. And then I can come back to double kneeling, separate my knees a little bit, and pop. And then I always say hello and goodbye. Typically I would do the outside of the leg, we all know how to do that. I'm going to grab his wrist, pull, create some traction, bring myself up a little bit. And then from here I would palm. I won't do the whole palming, but I'll show you the transition. I would palm up and down. And then when I'm ready to transition, I pull again. And come here and palm again. Technique for me, I palm with my fingers on the outside of his arm going down. And then I turn them around, and I do them on the inside. And basically, because I want to work the belly of the muscle as much as I can. Turning. Say goodbye. And I'm going to transition by standing up, tractioning, and then walking over. Here I'm going to traction the shoulder. I'll do this slow once, relax. Thank you. And I'm going to let it go. And traction and let it go. And then I'm going to pull it somewhat quickly without letting it touch the floor. And then traction one time. And here. And for me, I'm just going to walk back. Take his heel. And do the same thing on the other side. I'll do a little bit less on each side. But basically this, and then a little slushing, a little traction, hold the heel, pull myself up. Separate the knees for testing for me, just to test. Get a feel for the muscles, and then palming. And then when I want to switch for thumbing, I'll come up and shift my weight to the left side. My hips are always going forward. They don't go to the outside. They go forward. And then when I want to switch, I come to the other side. Come back. And come and say goodbye. side of the leg would be done. Here, traction, pull, extend, and then the same palming principles. Hello here, palm up and down, switch to transition, turn the hand down, and then I would palm here, the same way I did on the other side. You notice my hips are always moving forward. Relax. I mean, here I would do hand stuff generally. I'm going to cross over. A little bit of traction. And I'm going to release some. And traction. I'm going to come over again just because it's easier for me to do his belly from the side. Belly, hand, just feel. Feels okay. I'm going to go in a little bit and pause. I'm going to restrict his breath. I'm going to go in a little more. I'm going to restrict it a little bit more. This time I'm going to ask him to empty his breath, keep it out, and then I'm just going to move my hand in a little circle. Breathe in when you're ready. When he breathes in, I'm going to hold the same amount of pressure. So I want 2 pounds of pressure when I start and at the end. I'll do 5 points. Go in a little, restrict. In a little deeper, restrict a little more. I'm going to wait for him to relax. 1 more. Hold the breath out. Don't breathe. But breathe when you need to. As soon as he starts breathing in, I'm going to create circles and come back up. 3rd point. Same thing. Restricting a little. Restricting a little bit more. 3rd breath, I'll ask him to empty his breath and hold it out. But breathe when he's ready. And then I'll just create little circles. When he breathes in, I want to keep the circles and the pressure, but I want to release a little bit. And 2 more points here. Hold your breath out. Breathe when you're ready. Last one. Last breath, holding out. Circles. Breathe when you're ready. Now one of the techniques, there's many other things to do here, but usually I put my hand on the belly. I let them breathe a couple of times. And then this time when he breathes in, so let my hand float up and almost feels like my hand is still there. Okay, alternatives to doing the belly. Coming to the upper part of the head, hands into the pecs. So I want the bone here in my thumb to come in and lean in. I'll do that a few times. Just trying to be in soft tissue. On the bone. And then the back of my hands just folding And he'll breathe in sometime, and then I'm just going to lean it up to his rib cage. And back. And in. And then when I come back this time, saying goodbye. Okay. So, down to his feet. Just in case. So come back to his feet. I might do a little feet work, but I'm ultimately going to end up here and do a little hip rotation. I do this okay. Transitioning. I want to traction a little bit. Hold this foot up. Come under. I'm going to lock my foot in my knee, and I'm going to twist his ankle inside, turn his foot outside, and then lean back a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Switch hands. Switch legs. 1, 2. And then to transition, I'm going to push his leg up, support it, get my elbow onto my leg so it's not so heavy. And then I'm going to softly bend his knee to the outside. Hook my foot behind, flex the toes. This is soft, just to kind of get a feeling for his muscle tissue and if there's anything I need to be aware of. I might do this 4 or 5 times. And when I'm ready, I'm going to push his leg forward, hook here, and then hook here. If it's comfortable. Yeah.